how would you grade your season thus far based on your own expectations coming into the year?
I would say we're still going. No expectations have been set that I want to necessarily say to the public, but just trying to put good things on tape each week and do as best I can be an asset to Mike into this offense.
The offense has moved the ball pretty well, but not been able to get the ball in the end zone nearly as much as you want, obviously. Have y'all figured out the disconnect there?
I would say it's not necessarily a disconnect, just small details that we sometimes, maybe mess up in the red zone or in scoring situations, but things that, will get fixed.
Do you expect to see more man defense after the way the 49ers used it Sunday night? Do you think that folks will sort of follow that example?
I don't know what they choose to do. Just have to go out there and execute.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Darren.
Turn my camera and mic on.
Oh, yeah, the cabin.
I wish. Got that virtual background.
Mm.
But when it does come to the red zone, what is it? Is it play calling is changing drastically in that area, or is it just kind of like the pressure to score when you're that close that's kind of messing with the execution?
I won't go as far as pressure. It's just things that as an offense we need to, as always, all across the NFL, you had to execute in order to score. So it's just some things maybe we have missed a time or two in the red zone, which caused us not to score, but it's things that we've looked over on tape that, will get fixed and be better this next week coming up.
When this offense is clicking on all cylinders, how good does it feel being on the field and moving the ball consistently?
It was really good. Just us helping out the defense, special teams when we're doing our part. So it's just, we want to get back to that.
Is the key at this point in the season just really finding consistency? Because you have shown as an offense that you can put the points on the board and run a well-flowing unit, but it's just doing it week after week.
Yeah, definitely. That's what the goal is for, I would probably say all the other 31 teams to be consistent. And, that's something that helps out to get you to pass January.
Is that the priority now rather than, say, taking the offense to another level?
I would say somewhat of, obviously that's the main goal is to be consistent and keep putting good things on tape as an offense and, just putting as much points on the board as we can.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, hey Kyle, I just got one for you. Going back to kind of your play, it seems like you have been consistently a part of the offense. Do you attribute that more to your relationship with Mike, kind of where you're falling in the route progression, your overall health, all of it? What are your thoughts on just your involvement?
I would just say I'm just taking advantage of the opportunities that I'm getting. The defense leaves me open or I'm able to win in man coverage or zone is that, the ball will find you.
Just your thoughts on your performance, how you're fitting into the defensive line, the rotation, all of that.
I thought I played pretty well. There's obviously always plays you want back that you think you could have made to affect the game. But I feel like I made a decent amount of plays. But I guess I always can be better.
I know you guys finished the year strong in terms of the pass rush, but this year it's kind of been like a noticeable difference. What do you attribute that to? Is it the rotation keeping you guys fresh? Is it dialing up some different things at different times? Like, can you help us understand what has changed here?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of different things. I think guys are making an emphasis in each of the rooms. After the quarterback, I think we're trusting the scheme and the play calling that Brick puts together for us. I think it's a combination of both of those things coming together and just executing and training and playing hard.
And then last one for me is just kind of the mindset of the team here at at 3-3, coming off a lot, like stringing two together, trying to get that third, coming up short. Like where are you guys as a group at 3-3, looking at the rest of the season ahead?
We came in, watched the game today. So that's behind us, and we're on to Miami, trying to win that game, and that's all we're focused on is just trying to beat Miami.
Awesome. Thanks, Zach.
I'm just gonna go for it. Earlier in the offseason, Nate Ollie was saying that sometimes with the attack style front, you sacrifice defending the run a bit. How have you guys tried to balance now that the season is here, making sure that doesn't happen?
Um, I mean, I mean, we got to play the run better. That's not really a secret. You know, we gotta, and that's a lot of guys in our room and the whole defense really. But I think our room we take pride in that we gotta stop the run, and I feel like the way to do that is we gotta do it in practice and execute the game plan and be physical and get off blocks and run to the ball and things like that. Just fundamental football stuff that we got to kind of get back to. And in terms of the attack front, I feel like there's answers for all the problems that we could face, and we got to go out there and execute. And really just comes down to just playing better against the run.
How much can you use from Sunday's film to learn about what Christian was able to do against the defense and use that to improve moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, you learn every week after you come in and watch the game. You learn every single week. It's a copycat league. If something works, it's going to keep being ran. And so we got to put that fire out, and we got to address it, and we got to rip the band-aids off, and we got to like we just got to play it better.
The offense is moving the ball, but not exactly scoring. There's picking up the yards, but when it comes to the red zone, not breaking into the end zone. From a defensive perspective, do you turn on like an extra gear when in the red zone? Like when an offense is moving the ball so consistently, how does a defense stop an offense in the red zone, if that makes sense?
I think I understand what you're asking. I feel like every blade is our mindset. So when we get down to the red zone, that's when you gotta dig deep and you gotta bow up and not let teams get in there. Because if they get in there, 3 is the maximum that we want them to have on if they're in the red zone. So that's really just our mindset is like every drive is important and every play is important. But when they get down there, it's like, all right, time to bow up because we can't let them in our end zone.
No, that does answer my question. Thank you so much. And then looking at Miami and the difficulties they've had at quarterback, I know they made a mid-game switch last weekend. How do you attack that knowing it's kind of up in the air down there?
I mean, you just go and prepare. I mean, they're an NFL team. They're good. They got good players, good coaches, good scheme, good everything. So, you got to go in there with the utmost respect for your opponent as you do every week and go execute the game plan.
Is it a relief to be at a normal schedule with a 1 p.m. kick and a Monday through a Sunday normalcy?
I don't know if it's a relief. It's just kind of the next game on our schedule. So
Those are my questions. Thanks for your time.
thank you.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I've got one just follow up about David Onyemata. Kind of seems like this season he's really become a leader for you guys down in the interior. What can you say about his play and the presence he provides?
Yeah, David's been a dog since I got here. I came in, didn't really know who he was. Learned quick that Dio's a dog and he's a physical football player, and he's a guy that he's not as vocal, but everybody respects how he plays and respects how he approaches the game. So he's a leader in that, right? That we all look, all right, follow O, watch O, do what O does, and you'll be in pretty good shape.
You say he's not, very vocal. I've read that his reputation on game day can be a little bit of a trash talker. Do you see that as well when you're out there between the lines?
I do.
So the rumors are real.
I do, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Zach. I appreciate it.
Thank you.